Okay, let's see if we can climb just a little bit. Did I have any changes I wanted to make after yesterday? I don't think there were any immediately. We'll see how it feels. Well, that's top heavy. I respect the surfer, though. That's cool. I don't think I really need to worry about anything down here. I just kind of need to clock it. I think we go for the Black Cat then. It's by far their largest clarity attacker other than that. The Patriot ban is interesting. I don't think I've had that yet. Hey, Black Hole, how's it going? Yeah, easy Kushala. It feels like an easy Wiccan. Maybe I need to make sure I have a defender first. I know Sam or Adam can do double duty. We'll see. Okay, we see Wiccan again, which is nice. We see Sauron, which is probably also nice. I think purely for diversity, I'm gonna do this, but all three of those mystics feel good. Maybe I should have done them. We'll see. I have not Black Hole. Mine is still rank 1, and that usually doesn't feel worth it to me. We could try a few other things, but I think I just want to double down here. I respect they're also running Luke. Alright, let's see how this goes. Hey, Steven. I'm doing pretty well. It's going to be a short stream, but I wanted to get some in before work. Catching up on war videos tends to mean less streaming in the evenings. And the war videos don't perform like they used to, which is always a bummer, but they've been cool fights, so still worth making. Hey, Tyler, welcome. Hey, Eclipse. Okay, so they place first now. I'm expecting Negasonic or Dragon Man. We have very good options for both. Yep. So we put down Maw, they use Luke or Torch, both of which are good. I think I'm just gonna go at him. Like, yeah, Dragon Man will be great, but I feel like that will slow them down a bit more. I know Dragon Man gets the armor break thing, and that'll boost him, but we'll see. Ugh, I forgot how slow that is. Alright, we might have lost based on that. Like, it went quite well after we got rolling, but yay. Alright, how'd Dragon Man do? Not being done is a good sign. He doesn't heal because he's a robot, but he can also definitely just not take damage against Adam, so let's see. Hey, Eclipse, Kayan. If we have to do a round 3, it's Maw on defense. They just see what they do. Not too worried about either of ours. Okay, cool. Dragon Man lost enough. Alright, moving right on to the next. I just wasn't talking for a minute, TC. Hi. Gotcha. Come on. Give us something. There we go. Okay, go away. I think I can leave the rank 4s and go for that and that. Cool. It's been a while since somebody just banned my attackers. I respect that. Onslaught's obviously a bit of both. Okay, we're absolutely grabbing that. Shang-Chi does counter Jess pretty darn hard. So maybe I want to go Killmonger instead. Hey Steve, how's it going? Back up a couple minutes in the stream, Steven. You looked away for something important with that question. Oh, that's really funny. Hey, Pi. Maybe they'll pop up again. Hey, Omega, how's it going? Okay, they re-rolled. That's fine. Yeah, let's grab Prowler for Havoc. Maybe I should have gone Chavez. Because Wolf for an Awakened Serpent is pretty bad in this meta. Mm, this could play out a little bit against us. We'll see. Yeah, they start right off the bat with it. I think we just go for it. Yeah, you just don't assume the resistance is there forever, Black Hole, for Necro Spidey, and make sure you're using somebody who has direct damage, so bleed, poison. Dang it. That is the rub here, sure. Yeah, should have gone Chavez. Ah. Yeah, extend on him is just brutal. If I had pulled a 7-star Venom pool, I'd probably be running him just for that. see if I could get it down. In a vacuum, Chavez Arif, but like extend is just really, really dangerous on him, especially for the death immunity, because the way that you're supposed to counter it, um, excuse me. Woof. I needed to get more power creep charges up earlier. Inequity just hurt us really bad there. We were always at that 64%. But like what I was starting to say is that like the design intent of Serpent's death immunity intentionally boxes out nullify and stagger so that um, buff duration or ability accuracy are the main keys. Ability accuracy can happen, but like the duration is completely closed off by this meta. And when one of the two things I told you, here's what you can still do, is blocked out by the nodes, then of course somebody's going to get worse, right? It's like if we put out a meta, like if we do crit me with your best shot and all defenders are heal block immune, all of a sudden Sinister is much, much worse, right? Like different defenders key into different nodes. Part of what makes Serpent dangerous is that he keys into quite a few of them. Yeah, Steven. He's great. Hey, Madrox. Nah, War is very different, Arif. You can deal with them. You can plan ahead. He's only on one path. If he's on more than one path, then they gave up points by sacrificing diversity. War is fine. Yeah, quarter of the time, Arif. As intended. Who do I want getting the buff? I mean, my primary vote was Kamala, and now that's out. between Strange and Cyclops, I voted for Strange, but I don't really care, honestly. Either would be fine. Hey Eric, happy Friday. Welcome Thanos. Stink. Not loving this draft. I mean, that certainly helps. That helps quite a bit. We really need to fix Hulk. It doesn't make any sense that he counters Domino. Come on, man. Throw your frickin' special. I legitimately tried to dash back. Not that it matters. Alright, go away. I really didn't mean to end that combo. That could have just been another light. Alright, well, at least our opponent is, I guess, bad at the Hulk Domino fight. Hulk's Furies don't trigger critical failure, Eric, even though they very clearly should, because they, like, Domino isn't supposed to affect their ability accuracy, but she also is supposed to punish failure due to either ability accuracy, excuse me, or chance. And Hulk is failing on chance every single hit. He should be taking constant critical failure. For whatever reason, he's not. Nice. Nice, Nick. That was unfortunate because, like, triggering Sandstorm wasn't the end of the world. But we want to be able to throw the special 2 in it so we get the extra plasmas. That's pretty important. Okay, I really need to refine that particular fight. Hey, Aiden, how's it going? No, Arif, it's a bug fix. Like, I know what you're trying to say. It makes him a little bit less useful in one fight. But, like, this dichotomy makes me so tired. The characters are very clearly not doing what their abilities say they should be doing. That's a bug fix. Sorry. Welcome, Austin. Yeah, Vavi. It's really annoying. This game is so buggy. Fix it. But only, only the things that benefit me. Everything else is a nerf. Nerfs are bad. Yeah. Absolutely brain dead discourse. We made our one joke with Sandman, Sig, Madrox, and that's what we got. Oof. That's rough, Aiden. I mean, the engineering of it doesn't really matter, Arif. At some point, we need to fix it. And when we fix it, Hulk will trigger critical fail. Nothing else about the match will change. We've done that for like a dozen different characters over the years because you have to do something in the code to allow Domino and other abilities, right, to listen for failures. And it just slips through sometimes that certain characters are built without that code. So you fix it. I mean, the thing about the shocker thing, Vabi, is that regardless of our motivations, because I stand by the fact that they were good, um, regardless of our motivations, the fix went out before patch notes. The rank down tickets were for that. The rank down tickets were not for the change. I realize that's a nuance that instantly gets lost on a whole bunch of people because they don't care or they don't read or they're hearing it from people who don't care or don't read. But that's a pretty important difference for us. No, not anymore, Eric. There are still employees around Austin, but we don't maintain an actual office anymore. Really not getting any help with that photon, huh? It's a little bit better. Some people did complain about the change to Valkyrie because obviously one of the best counters for a top mutant defender was supposed to be this new skill attacker. Silly. Dang it, I did not realize that she wasted all of our time that badly and we didn't get the sabotage. Yeah, Reef, that's the plan. Yeah, I think we have a fix in for the invisible beams, but that's the kind of thing that takes a client fix, so it being delayed by a month is not unusual. How'd I block her special one? The way it says to in her kit. You can well-time block the last bit, Pi. That's why I don't have a ton of patience for people complaining about her specials being unblockable and undexable. Because you can bait the special one, and it's fully blockable. I know this is a massive risk. Because if we lose round 3. Aiden, stop voting for my opponent. Or rooting for my opponent. Come on, man. Hey, Richard, how's it going? Only the last hit is unblockable, yeah. Why did I do that? Because I forgot about extend. That's why I did that. Alright, come on. Do your healing thing, Carl. Possible we lost too much health right there at the start, but we'll see. Yeah, 2 crits on a character with crit resistance from an XL dude who has terrible crit chance. It's about as unlucky as you can get. Hey Vega, how's it going? It did get affected by Absorbing Man, Richard, but this season has Extend on it. So all buffs last 150% longer. Unstoppable -90 plus 150 is still +10. So you get the normal duration for the heavy plus another little bit of extra. Or sorry, not +10, +60. I can math, I promise. Thanks, Arif. Never did learn how to read. Do I have a favorite champion stat? I mean, out of the ones on the info page, it's probably crit damage. It's very often unexamined, but has a huge effect on how swingy characters are, and you can hook into it pretty well with a bunch of other things. Yeah, it is what it is, Aiden, but I don't mind the crit meta. It does some interesting things, but Red Scare was one of the greats. Although, realistically, nobody was letting us keep Wolf if that had one. I might be trusting Luke a bit too much here with that Sasquatch. We'll see. All Mystics, all the time, on ABC. Um, let's go long shot. They were different variations, Aiden. I know what you mean, but it is a bit different. Who will I pick from the reunion selector? I would love to take Venompool, but unless I get really lucky with these reunion crystals on the way, it's gotta be that House of X dupe. It's very important for him. Chavez was very tempting there. Nimrod is pretty nasty. We probably need to make sure that we leave Longshot open for him, because that unstoppable lasting 6 years is a problem. I think we probably want to figure this one out again. I took my rank 3 leader to War Offense last night, Mumu. So that'll be coming up soon. He did very well. Honestly surprised me. And I've tested the guy. Yes, Venompool can Omnom Serpent's death immunity. Okay, very rude. But get these paused, and this may be worth it. This may even really be the way that you're supposed to play this fight. If you don't have Sunspot. Punisher 2099 dupe, new Wags or Man Thing. Yeah, that's tough. All good. I didn't see the dust question, man. Probably best to ask it again. And I think you've asked the regen boost question before. It's the worst of the three. We all know it. It's also used for fighting Mantis, but it's the worst of the three. They're all years old. Hey, Slinger. Yeah, like, I'm not particularly happy with that score, Eric, but at the same time, Dust with Extend is a lot harder, right? It's another one of those where I normally don't mind fighting Dust all that much, but when you can't just wait for the sand to fall off the same way, she's worse. And that wasn't bad. Triggering Sandstorm only once, and only when you can immediately throw a special too, I will take. I'm well aware of the Nimrod problem, but A, don't mind not seeing him on defense, and B, maybe Inequity works for us. Exactly, Dab. Dab gets it. It's for moral support on Path 4. I didn't mean to dex out of that. Okay, now we bait one special and we have the Sabotage. Trying to avoid another heavy so we don't have to deal with protection. And, well, you know. Sometimes you parry on instinct. That's fine. Yeah. I knew we'd slow down Nimrod a bit. I just haven't used Black Cat a ton or played this meta much, and so I wasn't 100% confident that it would turn out like this. I've literally said that, man. I've said explicitly that, yeah, because she was aimed at a 3, Dust didn't need the willpower removal. Her designer has said that. She's serving a purpose in the game, though. People do put counters for her in their deck. She shows up in metas like this, so it's not necessarily a reason to change her. But yes, with the benefit of hindsight, we would have done that differently. Hey, Infamous. Thanos does not arrive with Deathless She-Hulk. Don't you put that evil on us, Arif. We need time to design him. I know that's not where you were going, but... Jeez. I'm just getting tired thinking about that. I didn't say it was on a live stream, man. Second half blacklists. That's not a terrible idea. I probably should have banned the Ronin. Min, please don't ask me to cite my sources on what I say. Like, come on, dude. I don't... Does your brain work where you have a catalog that's time-stamped of everything you've ever said? All I know is that I said it. Why wouldn't that be the last thing they get? No surprises there. I'm not saying this is a good idea. Yeah, the Reunion Crystal does have Tier 4 Alpha. Oops. Yeah, there's no way in hell that we were gonna beat it. Whoop. We'll see. What in... Oh, duh. Duh, 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 duh. Duh. Of course. No, I know, I know. Okay, for those of you who haven't caught up to where I am, because I haven't seen this meta yet, it's because the armor breaks are actually zeroing out her rupture damage, and so she has to rely entirely on her basics. That's not a skill issue. That's a rank 3 Death Strike should probably not be in your deck, not as an attacker. Really? Double medium? I can't believe I just did that. All I needed to do was to hit her a couple more times and we were fine. Gross. Absolutely gross. My fault. Yeah, exactly, Dab. Because I would have had a bit of trouble with Death Strike on defense. Waken for Dust is great. This meta in particular. Just need to play better than I did there. Oops, okay, I'm a full half hour into my official workday. It's Friday, so that's not so much of a problem, but I should get going. Nebula needs absolutely nothing, Black Hole. She is beyond cracked. Like, I apologize, but the only way Nebula is ever getting any kind of help is if synergies and other things are taken away. I mean, Future Ant-Man I had answers to. Deathstrike less so. That's more what I meant there. I'm not saying Deathstrike is better than Future Ant-Man at the moment. Anyway, take care all. See you soon.